Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Kennedy. I'm a vintage creator and seller, and today we are doing some thrifting in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't get to come out here often, but when I do, I take advantage, okay? And I have an event tomorrow on Sunday, so I figured why not come up a day early, get a little shopping in. I am starting my day late. I just got out here and it's noon on a Saturday. Could be great, could be awful. I don't know. We're gonna find out together. I'm getting some french fries right now, and then we're gonna head to Park Ave, start there, and then we're just gonna shop until everything is closed. We're closing these places down today, and hopefully it's a good one, because I really need that. My soul needs that. All right, I'll see you guys when we get there. We're doing another voiceover because I forgot the adapter for my mini mic, so it will fit in my new phone because the 16 has a different butthole, for lack of better terms, than the other phones, and my mini mic was fit for that. Anyway, we're struggling. I'm gonna get it together for February. This store though, okay, I was very excited to find this fur jacket, and then I saw the as is on the tag and I was like, that means nothing good, and there were holes everywhere in this thing, but it was so beautiful and so soft. Really disappointed in that. I did, however, find this like faux fur reversible vest. It's like faux fur on one side and nylon on the other, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal, which we love. And then I know this looks a little ugly on the hanger, but I've learned to trust the process on these tops. I used to never pick them up, and now I have 2 of them that I took a chance on, and I'm obsessed, so I think that one's gonna be really cute as well. And then I cannot resist a good like trouser, especially one with a wide waistband. Like, get in my cart now. This ended up being like the leopard print ended up being too cheapy for me, so I did end up leaving it. But for the moment, I did want to go ahead and show it off because I was really not finding a whole lot in this store. The jackets had a pretty good selection over here, but they were all like 25 and up, and that was just not happening. Here in Alabama, well, I'm in Georgia right now, but I live in Alabama, and a lot of times I can find like good coats at estate sales for like $10 or less, so finding them at a thrift store for $25 just seems a little bit crazy, and I'm not paying that. I really like this like wool overcoat, but somebody put this in the wash when they were not supposed to. Please look at your care tags because they ruined that coat, and I can guarantee you that's exactly why it ended up in here, because structurally great condition, like no holes, stains, anything, but they ruined that fur. And then if you were ever in the need for a trench coat, please just go to the thrift store, okay? These were all 20, which is like steep in my book, but for London fog, really good. And I found 3 of them in one store. Like, hello. The bag selection sucked, unfortunately. This was the only cute piece I found over here, but it felt like incredibly cheap, like cheaper than Shein, if that's even possible. The men's section had a couple gems, nothing crazy, but it was so packed over here I couldn't really record. I will show you the pieces I got for them here in a second. Here I am just kind of putting everything on this rack to see it all together, make sure everything is looking cohesive and I didn't go like off the rails. I'm always thinking towards the future in markets. I want everything to look very niche, you know what I mean, and put together. These were my no's, and then these are my yeses. I'm about to show you individually. So I got these 2 tops, and these were the men's jeans that I found. These first 2 pair are like baggy denim, and then I also found these like vintage Tommy Hilfiger wool trousers, and they look like they have a little bit more of a looser fit, so I think the boys will kind of gravitate towards these as well. I need them to step up their game, okay? There's more pants out there than jeans, so hopefully this will help them see the vision. And then I am so obsessed with tabbies. I now have regular tabbies, Crocs, and now Nikes. Also, why was there a random cat running around in here? That was not the location I thought I was going to, but it's fine. The trip is a little mid, but we're just warming up. That's what I'm telling myself. We're just warming up, and it's just gonna get better and better and better. So let's find another store. This was another store that I had never been to before. I guess I was like on the north, never eat soggy waffles. I guess I was like on the west side of Atlanta, and I've never thrifted over here, so a lot of the stores in this video are brand new to me. I'm in Smyrna. The store is actually pretty good. They did have a bunch of sales, kind of like they do at Red, White, and Blue. I like this leather jacket, but I was not, again, paying $15. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Especially when it's nothing special. No tea, no shade of that jacket, but I see that daily, okay? I did not need to grab that for $15. I am determined to find a cape that I love, and I really like this one, but it was so damaged. I could not justify it, so I did leave it. This poncho was so cheap, don't even know why I showed it. And then this one I'm just showing you to see if anybody else is like freaked out about it. I feel like I'm being a little dramatic, but something about the buttons and like the texture of the jacket, like I was getting uncomfy just looking at it. The pant selection though, in like the 14 to 18 range, elite. Oh my goodness, I was jealous. Like, they had some really good pants over here, and I did grab them all. These boots, you're joking. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Everyone's like into the boho like suede situation right now. These were an honorable mention. I did not get these because I'm like steering clear of like the typical Y2K stuff. I love like a long line cardigan. $15 for this though. They were insane, and I didn't end up leaving it. These were the other pants that I saw. These are all in between like 14 to 18 sizes. Good waistbands. These are suede, and they're like a boot cut, which is not found very often. So I was really excited about those. And then these, again, a good wide leg, a good waistline, like dark wash. Obsessed. These are all pants I would have worn if they were my size, so I definitely had to get them for the shop. This was the only skirt I found, but I really enjoy the waistband, and it's a really comfortable like sweatpant material. So this is like a good like lounging around, like going to the airport skirt. Love these pumps. Like, am I supposed to say no to a leopard print pump? Like, that's never gonna happen. I really want one of these like cape sweater situations for myself personally. This was not my size, but I did want to get it for the shop since I want one in my personal wardrobe. And then if you thought I was gonna leave this like off the shoulder sweater dress with the faux fur trim, you're crazy. Like, Miss Fran Fine would yell at me. I really want one of these for myself as well. This one I think is gonna be a little bit too big. I love these heels. Okay, they were cheap as all get out, like definitely giving Shein quality. Unfortunately, they were lighter than a feather, but such a cool silhouette. And then normally I do not pick up like men's shoes, but the quality on these were insane. They were made in Italy and definitely vintage. I could just tell feeling them. So I did go ahead and grab those so the men can like keep up with our energy over here on the women's side of my shop. This is what everything looked like put together, very cohesive. You can easily mix and match like everything in this haul. So that was an A++ for me. Okay, that was better. What did I say? It's just gonna get better and better. Except I did take quite a bit of time in there, and it's now 4 o'clock. These doors are gonna start closing soon.
2 hours later.
Well, I'm checked into my hotel. The last 2 stores I tried to stop at absolutely sucked. They like weren't even worth showing off. I think I found 2 items total. So I just said, never mind, we will try again later. I have something to do tomorrow, really exciting, can't wait to show you guys. And then we'll try to go thrifting after that if I have time, and then we'll go again like Monday, because I'm determined to have a full-length video for you guys. I got 2 comments about the fact that my last one was so short. I know, 11 minutes, not my norm. Where's my 25, 30 minute, 45 minute, you know what I mean? Like, I hear you guys. And I am determined to deliver. So we are not giving up. It's just delayed right now. Anyway, I will see you guys later.
Day 2.
I think I'm now in like the northeast side of ATL. I stayed in Alpharetta. I think the store was in Marietta. New store to me, very big. I had high hopes, okay? Especially when this was the very first thing I found. Are you joking? Sue Wong, dead stock, fully beaded, gorgeous, not a flaw in sight for $7 in my size. Like, absolutely straight to my closet. I'm sorry, I don't really wear a lot of brown, but like I'm making an exception for that. The color on this leather was scrumptious, but $25 was not happening. Again, this was wool. You guys know I love a vintage mall brand, but like I don't wear this kind of stuff in my personal closet, and I'm not really trying to bring that into my shop now, so I had to leave it. Again, craziness, $25, such a huge rip, front and center in this leather jacket, like they were smoking something and not the good stuff. This piece right here was pretty cool. I love the fact that the zippers were very interactive. I thought you could create like a lot of really cool silhouettes with it, but ultimately it was just a little bit too Y2K for my liking, so I ended up leaving it because I wasn't like over the moon, like in love with it. Just got the dress, but I am not mad at it.
Oh dang it. Oh dang it. Oh dang it.
Not gonna lie, I almost just scrapped this entire video, but I was thinking about you guys and I persevered. But after 3 stores and wasting so much time and gas, I was about ready to quit. I'm not gonna hold you, but now we're at one of my favorite stores here in Atlanta, and this is what I found. The skirt unfortunately had a stain, so I left it, and then I found 3 really good like sweaters in the cream section, which saved this entire trip. Honestly, the pants I found in a second are really good too, but I liked these sweaters because they were lightweight, so they're going to be good as we transition into spring. And then I am determined for everyone to be a poncho princess, and I've been posting them on my little shorts and stuff, and everyone's like, oh my god, I need a poncho now. So I got you guys right where I want you. I'm going to start carrying them in my shop. I'm really excited about that. And then look at these pants. You're joking. They're gorgeous. If these were my size, I would be keeping, but I already have a pair of lace pants, so I'm like not too pressed about it. I cannot wait to get these posted and get them to their new home. I found Stod, which was crazy, and only for like $5. Like, this is a $300 sweater. Not my style though, so I did leave it for someone else, another fashion girly, to pick up. So hopefully they found it and they love it. But yeah, that was all I found in the store. I was gonna hit my other favorite stores down here at Value Village, but they were closed for MLK Day. And you know what? Mad respect. I can't even be like upset about it. So I just went to America's Thrift Stores. I've never been to this location, and I was really excited after finding this like Brooks Brothers piece. It was like $17 and stunning. I also found these men's jackets, but again, they were both $15, and I was not about to get all three of them for that much money. But they were the only good things in here after spending an hour, so whatever. I got the Brooks Brothers jacket and I got out of there. After that, I decided it was just like time to head home, okay, back to Alabama, because I did not want to deal with like 5 o'clock traffic in ATL, and I decided to thrift on the way home, and the store was no better. I almost didn't even show you guys, but I was like, this is going to be 5 minutes of footage and they're going to like hate me. But this is what I'm working with: men's heavy jackets, not a single one in sight; men's sweaters, literally 2; women's jackets and sweaters, not any better, so many holes. Like, I don't know what's going on. I fully thought that by like the middle, end of January, they would have recovered by now, because I've been seeing the donations pile up at these stores, but like it's not reflecting on the racks. I don't know what's going on. Like, normally I have such good hauls at this store. I love coming out here when I can. And I was just like really disappointed. So if you guys do not see a thrift with me until like end of February, don't be surprised. It's just because I am getting incredibly frustrated, and I feel like I'm wasting my time, money, energy, gas, all that stuff trying to thrift right now, because the stores are just not producing, and it's making me hate thrifting, and I don't want that. So I think I'm just going to take a little bit of a break, focus on my rebrand, and we'll just do some styling videos until further notice. Let you guys down, but that's what's going to be happening. This is your warning. I did find these vintage jeans, but they were a little bit more worn than I wanted for my shop at the moment. And then I found another one of these like 2-button tops. Again, they don't look very cute on the hanger, but I thought this could be like a little 70s or 60s mod dress kind of situation with some bloomers underneath and some boots. Would be really cute. But I don't like brown on myself, so I left it. I did get this cape for myself. Hopefully it satisfies the vision I have in my head, and I stopped at like one other store before I went home. This jacket was the first thing I considered buying. It was giving like a luxury animal print. I was living for it, but that $13 price tag made me put it back. Okay, not happening. I love the color of this, but it was faux leather, and I'm just not doing that. Okay, sorry, I had to stay. This jacket could have been good for the boys. It was wool, but $23 was crazy. More holes in these racks. Love to see it. I found these like pinstripe trousers. I've been selling these recently, and these were 50% off. Love that for me, and they were a great size. I love these jeans. Oh my goodness, the pockets, the brand, like, give them to me, but they were $10, which was crazy. I justified it though because the other ones that I was getting were 50% off, so they were basically $5 each. Girl math. I'm never gonna say no to an off-the-shoulder like sweater and top, so I did get these as well. Again, my favorite little tops right now. They're haunting me. This color though just doesn't look good on my skin. Like, look at that. Like, that's not great. So I ended up leaving that. That was everything I got in this store. Sorry, this thrift with me kind of sucked. I will see you guys next week with a closet clean out. We did get some snow. Look how cute. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next week. I love you so much. Sorry again for this video. Bye.